the Latino Education Council.
Make sure it's going.
That's our council. And obviously it's in Spanish and in English. It's called LatinoEducator.org. We just had our meeting this Saturday. And so what we have been very, very involved now is in education issues, in working with the school districts, in advancing, issues that affect our kids in the schools, especially those who are English language learners.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're at right now. I don't know if you have any more questions.
I mean, let's see, but I think it's
Anything else?
pretty good.
I think it's your mom's name. Like, I don't know if you said it. Your mom's name?
My mom?
Yeah.
Her name is Elsbeth. Was Elsbeth. She passed away a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Elsbeth. That's a Danish name.
Okay. And your brothers and sisters' names?
My brother is Pedro, Carlos, and Elsbeth, or the youngest one is also Elsbeth.
Okay.
It's a tendency,
Mm-hmm.
Father names the son like himself, and the mother names the daughter like herself, kind of thing. But,
Me too.
yeah, it's the same thing, so, yeah.
What would you think your most important influential thing in your life was?
Who was the most influential person for me? Well, as I said before, I think my mother's.
Mm-hmm.
My dad died when I was fairly young. Not young, but fairly young. I was in my teens. So we didn't have but my mom, her being able to really work and sustain us, and that was very important, and always what she taught us to give back was very important. As far as my upbringing,
Yeah.
I would think that's part. And then eventually, obviously, all of us have people that we admire, for what they have done,
Yeah.
historical figures. But I another guy that I admire is behind in this other note from Mexico. This is the 20 pesos note. This guy, his name is Benito Juarez, and he was a reformer in Mexico. You all hear about Cinco de Mayo,
Mm-hmm.
okay? When the Mexican, army defeated the most powerful army at the time in the world, which was the French.
Yep.
He was the guy that was president in exile. He's the one that led the revolution. And what I admire about him, he was also a lawyer, but he grew up. He was in an indigenous village. He was from Oaxaca, one of the poorest states in the country.
Yep.
And he moved up with his own effort because he loved to read and he loved to learn, and eventually became president of Mexico, Benito Juarez. And one of the most famous lines he has is, he says, among nations, as among people, respect for others' rights is peace. That's what he said. That's his motto. He always tried to respect individual rights and the rights of countries. And this came as a result that the French obviously didn't respect our sovereignty.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the French invaded us.
Yeah.
So he said respecting our sovereignty, the same as we respect other individuals. it's peace. You know, so I like this guy among others. So yeah.
That's cool.
But